Hi, I'm Jesse McElreath. Welcome to the podcast of Gilmer Football, Episode 1. I'm here with Greco Dalayan here today. He's one of our football players here at Gilmer High School, so am I, so should be a little nice interview. Greco, you have anything to say before we get started?
Let's get it started.
What grade are you in?
12th.
12th, so you're a senior last year.
Yep, last year
I
playing.
believe we're in week 10, correct?
Yeah, last game, senior night.
Do you have any goals going into this season?
Really just to play, be in the game, and be more involved in the team. That's all.
How many years have you been playing football?
I started my junior year, so 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
What position do you play?
I did play running back, but I switched to wide receiver and corner.
Corner. Okay.
Yeah.
You have anything to say about the coaches? Any of the coaches, all the coaches?
So far, they've been.
All right, I'm going to start naming some of the coaches if you want.
Yeah, that's
hit
probably
on
easier.
Coach Standard, head football coach, head coach.
Head coach? The head coach, he's really nice. He really cares about us. He wants us to give our best, and he just only don't just care about us in terms of football, but he also cares about us like in our life too, how we act around, how we carry ourselves, and he's just a great coach.
Yeah, and I was going to say some things, and you basically just took them out of my mouth because it's so true. He's a great coach on the field, but he's also a great guy outside of football.
Yep. And
he's football-wise, he brought us up. Gilmer used to be a losing team.
Yeah.
Now we're known to hit hard and play hard, but outside of football, he truly is a great guy.
Yeah.
He loves every single one of us. Offensive coordinator, Coach PG, Coach Paul Standard, the third.
Yeah, he's a pretty good guy. He basically like his dad, our head coach, and he's also great offensive coordinator.
About Coach Nelson, defensive coordinator, strength and conditioning coach here at Gilmer.
Yeah, he's a really great guy too. He started me, or really I joined when I joined the weight training first time. He really taught me a lot of things about how to work out and just basically get stronger.
Yeah, in middle school you have weight training and kind of take that over, but he teaches you way more than you do. Like middle school is kind of like a little learning curve there, and then when you get into high school, he doesn't really shame you for not knowing a lot. He takes time out of his class to coach and teach, and it's what you needed. It's what we need. And start with the coaches now. Coach Marietta.
Coach Marietta, he's a great guy. He also taught me a whole lot for not knowing any football, especially in position corner, which is known to be one of the hardest positions to play. And he wants you to give everything you got, no matter what, no matter what it is. And he just he's also a great teacher. I've heard a lot of students. He said that he's really nice in class, and he also gives us pancakes every Friday night.
There you go. That's always a win food.
Yeah. So.
My point of view on him. Yeah, shout out to you, Coach
Miss Marietta.
Miss Marietta too. Shout out.
Thank you for the pancakes.
My point of view on Coach Marietta is a great guy, and he wants you to do your best. He wants to see you succeed not only in your football career, but with college and outside of football, your human self. He's a lot on academics too. He says a lot about that. And that's what you need, is a good coach that says that. So does every other coach on the coaching staff.
Yep.
Let's go ahead and move on to Coach Bertolini. It's his first year here at Gilmer, first year coaching football, high school football. He coached at middle school there for a while.
Coach Bertolini, he's first year, like he said, and I think he's really doing good, especially on the position, corner position. And, so far this year we've probably had maybe 5 picks.
5 picks.
And through him and Coach Marietta's coaching, it's pretty good.
That's a lot from when they first got here 4 years ago. 4 years later, last year made into the first round playoff game. Made it to the first round. We won against Daresville. Made it to the second round, Monroe area. There's a good football team. So were we. We had chances to come back, but we didn't. We ended up losing that one to close your season. But Gilmer, before last year, Gilmer did not make it to a playoff game since 2014. Our rivalry, Pickens, didn't beat them until 2014-13, won the two. And we did that last year, and we did it again this year. Playoffs, we're hoping to make it. Depends on Friday night. Let's go ahead and move down the line to Coach Plemons, linebacker coach.
Oh, Coach Plemons, he's also his first year coaching here at Gilmer.
Yep.
And I think he's also doing a great job on teaching our linebackers. And, yeah.
He's a great guy. He really is. He likes to see us succeed, and he likes to coach. I'm sorry I didn't hit on Coach Berolini. Coach Berolini, he's a great guy too. I love him. I like him a lot. He's a great coach. Great guy in general. Coach Daly, he's been here for God knows how long.
Yeah.
He's a defensive line coach. He does great at that. He's a great teacher inside the classroom as well, as a lot of the coaches are as well. So we're going to move on to the offensive side of the football real quick. Got Coach Thurman. He's been here for a while. He's also the head baseball coach, but he coaches wide receivers here in football. From what I've had, I'm not a wide receiver. Look at me. He's laughing. He's laughing at me. But he's a great guy. He always checks up on me, make sure I'm doing good and all that in classes, field, anything's going wrong, He's a great guy.
Yeah, Coach Thurman, he's my position coach for offense, and he's a really good coach. He really, from transferring from a running back to a wide receiver, he really was patient with me, with me learning the position, and just taught me really good and what to do on every play.
I'll move on to Coach Gaddy, my position coach. He's a great guy. He checks up on you outside of football season. He stays in contact with you. And real quick, all these coaches, they don't just forget about you after football season. They stay in contact with you.
Yeah.
They talk about your grades. They talk about your outside of life, and they really do care about you. And that's great to have. That's what kind of coaching staff you want, is what I know, is what I think. But Coach Gay, he is a great O-line coach, and he's just a great guy in general. He wants to see you succeed on the field and off of the field. The most important things. We go Coach Thompson. If we get it wrong, it's okay. He actually was the head coach here at Gilmer a long time ago, and man.
Yeah, he's just there most of the practice.
He's there during the offensive practice.
Yeah, he coach up the quarterbacks and the running backs.
Mm-hmm. And he does a great job. He's a volunteer coach. He does a great job. He comes to all the games if he can make it. The past game he couldn't make it, which was very understandable. I'm not going to say why, but he couldn't make it. And he cares. He stays in contact. He texts a lot of us. And he's a great guy. I don't care what anybody says about him. I like him. I enjoy him. But that's all on the offensive side. So now we're going to get into the kind of the player side here with Greco and me. Greco, going into the season, did you have any goals for yourself?
My goals was just to really improve better than how I played, my first year, and just to be involved in playing varsity team, being in the varsity, and just to be a better player than I was last year.
My goals was to really just get better. And I think I have. Greco, last year, made it to the playoffs. That was a big thing for Gilmer. This year, we have an opportunity to make it into the playoffs. feel like now we'll be more prepared since we know what it feels like.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of my thing on it. You got anything saying?
On this playoffs, or the chance of getting the playoffs, I really, really hope we do get it again. You know, so do our coaches. You know, he wants us to go back to back. You know, because I think we're going to be the first team again to be back to back in playoffs in like since what?
Long time ago. A long time ago.
Like 2014 maybe.
14 possibly, or
maybe 2004. I don't know.
Or something like that. It was a long time ago. Greco, something that I like about Gilmer football, the team, is that player-led. Coaches say it all the time. Player-led, not coach-led. A lot of teams that we play or in Georgia or in the United States are coach-led. We like to say we're player-led, which I'm not just saying that because we like to say it because it makes us sleep better at night, because we are literally player-led. And I can say that some of our seniors, I'll name a couple of them that are good leaders. Greco here, he's a great leader. Charles Norman.
Yep.
Isaac Rellinger.
Yeah.
Kyle
Special
Cowart.
man.
Grant Blue. Jake Heiss. Missing any?
Logan.
Logan Hightower. Those are the seniors that are great. And then there's a lot of underclassmen outside of seniors that are great leaders. There's a lot, so I ain't going to really say the names. But player-led, not coach-led. Really like that.
So I got a question.
Yes, sir.
What were your thoughts on when Isaac Rellinger went down and
So that was in
during the
the
Calhoun game?
Calhoun game before halftime. Something I would like, something that I could say, and I believe a lot of people back me up for it. We really didn't get down that much.
Yeah.
Now, did it hurt us? Yes. Well, I mean, your starting quarterback gets hurt. You know, you're gonna get sad, upset, mad, whatever. We really did not do that. And it's not because we didn't love him, because we love him to death. It's because there's obstacles in life that you got to overcome. That was an obstacle for us, and we overcame it. Now, did we win that game? No, but we played the best football they played. When they came out there pregame meal, dancing around, dancing on the logo and all that, that was not the same team I've seen shaking hands.
Nope.
The team that I seen shaking hands was the people who wanted to get on the bus and go back to Calhoun. They did not want to play football no more. And I believe that we was one of the best teams that played them yet, because we didn't really, it was a close game, was it not? And they didn't want to play football against us no more. And
we made them take everything.
Yeah.
Or we made them.
If they wanted to win, they really had to want to win.
Yeah.
And we did too. Just we wasn't there in some spots. Like our starting quarterback got hurt, starting linebacker got hurt, Peyton Chansey.
Him too.
Anybody else? No?
So far, that's
really
it.
They got hurt during that game.
Yeah.
So the week before that, we went over there to Lafayette. Opinions on that, Greco?
That was a really good, really good game.
Shoot, yeah.
Really prepared really well for it. And,
Yes, sir.
that our preparation paid off.
Yes, sir. Something I like about Coach Standard is that practice is not different from any other week.
Whether you lose or you win, it's the same thing.
Monday's Monday, Tuesday's Tuesday, Wednesday's Wednesday, Thursday's Thursday, and Friday is game time. Ain't nothing's changed. So like when we lost Calhoun, or when we won against Lafayette, we had the same practice schedule as we did when we did Lafayette for Calhoun. When we lost Calhoun, we had the same practice schedule as we did for Adairsville.
Yeah, we just went back to work.
And went back to work on Monday. Yeah, Saturday and Sunday off. Saturday to celebrate, and then sometimes Saturdays to,
Rest up
and see what happens, be a little bit sad. Sunday tells us Sunday doesn't want to see a frown on your face. We're back to work Sunday. We're getting mentally prepared or back to work on Monday, and we're getting mentally prepared on Sunday. Adairsville, Greco. Adairsville was a any thoughts on that? I'll go ahead and tell if you're okay with that. Adairsville was a good football team. That was the team we beat last year in the playoffs, first round playoffs. I think they had our Gilmer circled since they knew we got into their region, because we sent them home. Their season was over after we beat them in the first round playoffs. So they wanted to beat us bad.
They had a chip on their shoulder.
They wanted to beat us bad. Didn't play bad. We didn't play great. Anything?
No, not really.
Not really. Real quick, we just want to say how thankful we are for all the coaches. And we really want to say how thankful we are for Coach Standard. One of the quotes that he uses this year that he said is, "Adversity does not build character.
It reveals character."
It reveals character. I really do like that. And that's the truth, to be honest with you. And we really do love him, and we're glad he came. And we want to say thank you to his family for making that change with us. This is episode 1 from Gilmer Football, and I'm here with Greco. Thank you, Greco, for coming on the scene. You have a great day. Thank y'all.
Peace.